Hello, I'm Sian, the Girl Outdoors, and today I'm going to show you how to make some really quick and tasty portable fast food that's fantastic for taking with you hiking or camping. So this is basically a very posh noodle pot, and it's a wonderful thing to make because you just fill up all your ingredients and then you pop in hot water and you're ready to go wherever you are, whether you're camping or you're just going to the office for the day. And I'm going to show you how to make one with one of my favourite ingredients, tender stem. So this is a pot I prepared earlier, but I'm going to show you what's in it. So I've got a handy board of ingredients. Here we go. So the first thing I'm going to put in my lovely mason jar, although if you're hiking you could also just take along something like this, a little Tupperware pot as well, so that you can stick it in your rucksack. This is great though because you can just see all the layers as you're building them up. So the first thing I tend to put in is some miso paste, and this is just great as a basic flavouring. You get a nice salty kick in there as well. Then I'm going to put in some other flavours, and I've gone for a little bit of an Asian vibe here. So I've got some nice ginger, some chilli, which is good if you like a little bit of spice, and some spring onions. So I'm going to make a little layer of them at the bottom. The next step is to put in my noodles, and you can put in any noodles you fancy, but I've gone for some nice glass noodles. So just done a layer of those. And then it's time to make a lovely rainbow layer of vegetables. So you can use anything you've got in the fridge. I've gone for some nice ribbons of fresh carrot, some lovely courgette, some fresh mushrooms, and then my favourite ingredient to cook with, tender stem. I love cooking with tender stem because it actually doesn't really need much cooking at all. It's delicious just raw, or if you want to steam it for a few minutes, it's really tasty too. And the great thing is you can eat the stems, so there's no waste. And I'm going to pop all of them in here on top of my other lovely veg to make a nice extra layer like that. So it's starting to look really nice. There we go. And then I've got a couple of other fresh bits to pop on top that you could just take along in your rucksack. I've got some nice bits of coriander for a bit of extra zing, and then I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lime in here too. So just do that, get a nice little fresh acidity on top. So those are all my raw ingredients, and the only thing left to do now is add some hot water whenever I want to eat lunch. And the great thing about that is if you're off hiking, you could just take along a thermos and pop in some hot water. I'm camping, so I'm able to use a kettle to heat up some hot water. So as soon as my hot water's boiling, just take it and pour on, and I'm just going to cover the noodles. So I'll probably fill it up about a third of the way. And that's mainly just going to cook my noodles up. It'll also lightly steam my veg, and it'll give all the flavourings a bit of space to move around. So the lovely thing about mason jars is you can just close them up like this, and they're sealed. And then give them a little bit of a shake, a bit of a turn, and what you're doing there is just mixing up all the ingredients, getting the noodles nicely covered with the water. And there you go, that just needs a couple of minutes to sit like that, and it'll be ready to eat.